Hey guys, how y'all doing? As you know, I live in Nebraska, or if you didn't know, now you do. And I have pneumonia. I'm getting over it, but I still have really bad days. Today was a bad day. I can't stand up, I get dizzy, so my son is going to be helping me with chili, because what is better on a cold day when you feel so bad? So we are going to cook the hamburger in the Tupperware stack cooker. Look how gorgeous this is. It sometimes is out in red, this color, which is an exclusive color, or it's usually in blue. Also comes with 2 seals. So when you have something, not in this one is the colander. It's got the holes in it, which is what we'll be using today. But let's say that you have made something, you want to store it in the fridge. Just stick your seal on and pop it in the fridge. You got 2 seals. And then you've also got the lid that you put on when you're actually cooking. So these can go in the microwave, in the fridge, obviously. Okay, so I had my son put the hamburger in. It's ground beef. And what a lot of people do is stick it directly into the colander part. I don't, because I don't want it mashed into the holes at the bottom, because I want it to drain properly. So I put it into the 3-quart and break it up. It's hard to do this and show everybody, but I'm doing my best. You don't have to do it like really well, because you're going to start halfway through the cooking. Okay, so I've got my colander and I'm going to pour it in there. I'm going to put it in here. Set that part on top of the 3-quart. Got our ground beef, and then you have the microwave safe lid. Stick that on there, and then you cook it like 4 to 5 minutes per pound. And I only have a pound of hamburger in here, so we're gonna do 5 minutes. Halfway through, I'm gonna have my son stop it and give it a good stir, and then continue cooking. And then I'll show you what it looks like when that's done. Okay, so the hamburger just came out of the microwave, and as you can see, you can hold it without gloves or anything. Just sit on top of that. And when you lift the lid, of course you want to lift it away so the steam's not getting in your face. Watch out, though. Alright, and then we've got our ground beef. And cut it up a little more. And he did stir it halfway through. The hamburger, and at the bottom, and the one we have it sitting on, hold on, is all the grease and gunk you don't want to put in your chili. And you don't have to strain it an additional step. The boys have claimed they are starving to death, so we're gonna do this faster. I usually use the Tupperware cooking pot, but since they're starving, we're going to do it in the microwave pressure cooker. Yes, microwave pressure cooker. So let me show you a few details about this. And one has a locking mechanism that you just twist. And inside is a silicone seal right here that'll help, make sure there's a really good seal. And on the top, there's another lock. Just pop something down. And then this yellow piece, if it's up, it's got pressure. That means don't open the lid. When it goes down, you can safely open the lid. This is the bottom where you're going to put all your ingredients. So it's a 3-quart same as the pressure or the stack cooker we used earlier. You can also make chili in the stack cooker. I wanted to show my son how to make it in the pressure cooker, so we're going to use this. And normally I make a huge batch. So what we're going to do is make half. And then if they still want more, they want more tomorrow, they can just throw all the ingredients in and have chili in less than 30 minutes. Okay, I forgot to show you. I don't know if you'll be able to see this on the camera, but there is a minimum and max fill line. So you want to make sure your liquid at least goes to the minimum, no matter what you're cooking. And you can fill it up all the way to the maximum. Don't go past the maximum, which is up here. Because if you do, you won't have enough room for that pressure and steam to build up, which is the whole point of a pressure cooker. Okay, cooking in Candy's bedroom. It's a thing. Alright, so I'm going to put in the chili beans, which I use Brooks. You can use whatever your favorite is. Try not to make a mess. And then I'm going to put half of the hamburger that we cooked in the, oh, I pick it up, the stack cooker. There you go. My son is adding the tomato juice up to the fill line. Stop. Alright. Got the chili seasoning. We use McCormick. You want it spicy?
I like it spicy. Everybody else doesn't like it.
We're gonna go whole pack. I like it spicy too. Usually you're the one crying because it's spicy.
No. Maybe.
Maybe. Alright, so we're going to give that a good stir. Things like this, the stack cooker and the pressure cooker, are amazing for kids that are going to college. Single people, don't spill it. We've got our chili. Okay, elderly couple, you know, people that don't like to cook on the stove anymore. I had clients who refused to use a stove or couldn't. Got it? Mm-hmm. All right, so we're going to put the lid on. Just sit it on there. It has an arrow you line up. And then you twist. And then you're going to pop this down. Now, Bryson, I was telling them, I'm going to tell you, there are two pressure things here. The yellow one will pop up when it's pressurized. Do not open it when it's up like this.
Okay. When
it goes down, then you can open it, but you're going to bring it here to open it, okay?
Okay.
Let's do 25 minutes, okay?
Okay.
All right, let's just do 25 minutes in the microwave. So anyway, things like this are much easier for people who don't like to cook, or busy parents who want to meal quick. Like, I remember when my kids were little, we had baseball games, and of course, one kid went clear on this side of the state, and one kid went clear on the other side. And, you know, we had to hurry. There was no time for, you know, these big, dramatic meals. So we would have to, you know, they just get a sandwich. Well, that's not going to cut it when you have a kid who's growing and needs nutritious food. Plus, we weren't too thrilled about sandwiches every day either. Back then, I didn't have any Tupperware. Certainly not the new stuff that Tupperware has. So this would have made things so much easier if we'd had it. We could have a actual meal in minutes. And I do use the stack cooker all the time. I use an Ultra Pro all the time. Amazing. The pots and pans that I get from Tupperware are the best. Yes, they are pricey, but if you think about how much you spend over the years, or even within 1 year, having to toss out a pot or a pan because the black stuff's coming off, the non-stick coating, and you don't want to eat that, and the stuff, the pots and pans get gross, so you have to throw them away. I have never had an issue with Tupperware pots and pans. They're so easy to clean. They're just amazing. I love them. The stack cooker, you can cook so much in it. Cakes. It has also a little piece, a cone that goes in it. You can make like an angel food cake or whatever. I just can't stress enough how much Tupperware has saved so much time, and the food is always amazing. So, with that being said, I will show you once the pressure cooker's done and let Bryson do his taste test, because brutally honest that child is. We'll be back. Okay, so this is after it's come out of the microwave. You can see the yellow piece is sticking up. So we will wait for that to go down, and then we will open it up. Okay, so the yellow thing has gone down. So I'm going to have my son open it. Set it here. Alright, so first you're going to pop that up. And you're going to twist the lid. You have to take the clothes off, probably. You got it. Don't use that to lift. Lift it away from your face. All that steam. This is the chili. Alright, so we're going to give it a stir. And now is the time where, if you like your chili thick, like we do, because we don't like soup chili, you're going to thicken it. I do cornstarch. You could also use instant potatoes. Everybody has their own thing to use, so we're going to use cornstarch.
It's hot right now.
It should be hot. We cooked it. Alright, so my son doesn't know what a normal bowl is, so he's going to use this bowl.
It's a bowl.
Taste test.
Not bad. Tastes like real, pot chili.
Mm-hmm. Okay. There we go. Okay, so 2 things I want to mention. We could have made the chili in the stack cooker and not had to wash a separate pot, but my son wanted me to show him how to use the pressure cooker, so we used the pressure cooker. The other thing, if I'd known beforehand we were going to use the pressure cooker, I wouldn't have had to cook the hamburger separately, but I also don't want all that grease in there, so that's why I did that. Besides the fact I didn't know I was going to use the pressure cooker. So that is our chili, and I had a bite too, and it's amazing. Okay. Love you guys.